Hello. Today we're going to see if cooperation can work out in the wild. I don't know any of you. Well, I know some of you. Hey, Declan, I don't know you. Downbeat new. Hello. Welcome, welcome, new folks and old folks. And I see Marcelo is there. A familiar face from a long time ago. So who here is familiar with React development? Maybe some of you are, maybe some of you are not. Today is a little different because today I want to try something out. So Visual Studio Code, it can do shared sessions. Is that what it's called? Shared sessions? I forgot what it's called. What the heck is it called? Let's look it up. I'm a little sweaty. I just came back from a run. I took a shower, but it was a hot shower, which was a mistake. I should have taken a cold shower, so apologies for the sweatiness. What's it called? The thing that lets you share sessions in Visual Studio Code. Live Share. Okay, it's called Live Share from Microsoft. And we're going to use that. I'm going to invite you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, folks. Aaron. I'm going to invite you to share a session with me, and we're going to try to code up a to-do list in React. That's it. That's what today is all about. But we're going to set a timer, and hopefully this will be something we can do within a certain amount of time. And we'll see at which point things are going to break down. And hopefully they won't break down. Hopefully we'll get this done quickly. Let's try it. What do you say? Anybody going to join me? I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to begin without any kind of ceremony here. Oh, I first need to share a repository with you, I believe. So let's do that first. I'm going to create a new repo here on GitHub. Live share repo. Public, create. And I'm going to paste it in the chat so you all can use it. Boom. All right. So clone that repo if you want to participate. If you don't, it's okay. I actually don't really know if you should clone the repo or not, but I think if you're gonna log in with your GitHub credentials and I'm gonna need to let you in, I think you should have something cloned so you have it locally on your machine as well. So let's do that. I'm gonna create or git clone this repository, live share repo. Okay. And now I want to create React app. By the way, raise your hand if you are familiar with create React app or React in general. I think this is right. Template TypeScript. Let's see if this works. Okay, it's doing it. It's doing something. That's good. Let's put it over here. Let's put my VS Code over here too. And let's pop that open in code. Where's my window? CD live to do. Oh, you know what? Let me just commit that for now. I'm just going to commit this so all of you can clone it. Yeah. Let's add all that, commit it, and push it. All right, now you have a basic template out there. create React tab when you clone this repository. Okay. Whew. All right, now I think I should probably share the parent directory. I don't know actually. I've never done this. I've never actually used this in the real world. Let's see what you all are saying here. Excuse me for a second. Alfonso wants to do Next.js. Well, this is just a much simpler thing than Next.js. Next.js, we don't really need that. We can just use create React tab, right? Okay, I'll explain in just a second again what we're doing. There's a GitHub repo, you can clone it, and we're gonna all code this together by using live share. So if you don't have this extension yet in Visual Studio Code, I think you need to get it. Yeah, you probably need to get it so you can use it. It's called Live Share by Microsoft. And I believe that I pressed this button to share this session. Okay. I've copied the link to clipboard, and now I'm gonna send it to people in the chat. And I request that you please be logged in so you're not anonymous when you're using this. Phil says, I'm gonna build a new operating system. Yes, I'm gonna I'm gonna create a Linux for Volterra. SK says, do you code with native script these days? Yes, I wouldn't call it coding with native script. You code using TypeScript or JavaScript, but you use the native script framework. Yeah, I do. Hate to be correcting you on that, but some people do get confused native script with a language. It's not a language, it's a framework. So, who's gonna join me? Hey, look at that. Wait. I'm missing some of these. I hope I don't. Joined. Oh, okay, cool. There's already people in here. Wow. Awesome. Jean Baez and Jose is here. Very cool. Are you people already doing stuff? Sean Kelly is here. People are already making changes. This is great. All right, I'm gonna kick this off. Let's see. NPM. Wait, no. Yeah, I think it's just NPM start, right? There it is. We don't have a to-do list yet. What's up with that, folks? Come on. All right, and I also need to start a timer. I want to start a timer. I'm going to give us 30 minutes from now. Start a timer for 30 minutes. Wait, you won't see this. Is there anything I can use here? Stopwatch? Hey! Okay. No, I want a timer so that it rings. Timer. 30 minutes. Okay, folks, we've got 30 minutes starting now to build this thing. It's a to-do application in React, and we're gonna collaborate. And so far, we've got 5 people in here. Folks, you can do it. You can get to work, build this application. Feel free to do what you want to do. This is the interesting part, right? I didn't tell you like what to do. I didn't give you any instructions. So go out there, be free, my friends, and let's see if we can actually collaborate to get this thing built without any instructions. I'm gonna put this up on the screen so we can all see what's going on. We can see the timer. We can see this window with the result. So far, nothing's going on. People are checking out. I don't know if people are actually changing any code or anything, but yeah. By the way, is anybody having problems hooking up to this and changing anything? Let's see. Oh no. Why did I close my chat? Amateur. Let's get back in there. SK says, do you think it's on its way out, Alex? No, I don't think NativeScript is on its way out. I think it's just getting better and better. React, why not Vue? Just because it's React today. Maybe next week we'll do Vue. Timer is built in Ventura, right? Well, a couple of things. I didn't upgrade to Ventura on this machine yet. I have it on my other machines, but not yet on this one. I'm just checking it out first. And it may be built into Ventura. I don't know. If you don't know React and you only know Angular or Vue, that's fine. You can watch. So far, the app hasn't changed. So I haven't seen that anybody is, whoever's typing in package.json, this is not for chatting. You can use YouTube's chat for chatting, but package.json is for packages. So, yeah. This is gonna be fun. Sean Kelly is getting busy. Function called base component. Whoa. So, okay. Should I set up a little bit of a framework of an idea of how I see a to-do list? Do you want me to kind of guide you a little bit here? Okay, so the idea is we're gonna build a to-do list in React. It doesn't need to be fancy, it doesn't need to be pretty, it just needs to have a list of items, and you need to be able to add new items to the list. You need to be able to mark those items as completed, and that's it. I think that's enough for 25 minutes that we have left. Plan. I'm gonna write this down. Build a to-do app in React using live, or let's call it Microsoft Live Share in VS Code. By the way, this is not sponsored. Microsoft did not pay me to promote VS Code or Live Share. I'm just really curious about this. I'm curious to see if, first of all, how well Live Share works. It seems to work pretty well. And second of all, can we do this? Like, can collaboration really work without, I don't know, somebody going in there and just breaking everything? And can we actually get to a working list together? I think it would be kind of cool. All right, so oops, can I edit that comment? I hope so. Oh, come on. It won't let me edit the comment. That's fine. Okay, what's going on here? Hey, finally somebody changed something so that we see an error message on the page. Hey, that's progress. We got progress going on here. That's good. And by the way, folks, if we fail at this task, don't be sad. Don't be sad, because it's not easy to have, what do we got here? We got like 10 people code at the same time. That's probably a really bad idea, in fact. I'll be right back. You don't even see me, but I guess that doesn't matter. I'll be in this little corner up here. Hey, miss me? Okay, how are we doing over here? 23 minutes left. We got a list of items. That's cool. What is this base thing? Base component. I'm afraid to actually look at the code. But I guess something is happening. Somebody has a to-do item. That's what I would have done. I would have done a to-do item too. The model. I'm surprised we only have, let's see, how many people do we have here? We have 114 people watching this right now, and only 10 people working on it? Yeah. Is the maximum for Visual Studio Code 10 people? I thought it was like 25, or am I wrong about that? Because that's kind of a really interesting number to max out at, 10. Right? Seems a little bit too neat. By the way, if you want to join the session, if you're logged into GitHub, I think it's GitHub, then it'll let you in automatically. So if you're anonymous, I don't think it'll automatically let you in. So, yeah, you need to be logged in. All right, let's see what we've got here. I'm going to switch this off for a second and see what you guys are saying here. Using local file system, not necessary. I don't know if you're talking about this app or not, Marcelo, but as I watch, I'm working on .NET, doing some store procedures. How can we add more packages? You don't need to add more packages. It's a to-do application. You can just do everything using React and custom components that you build. I'm a noob in React. I left. That's fine. No worries. I think 20 or 10 people working on the same code base at the same time will be like the equivalent of a noob, even if everybody's advanced. But I may be wrong about that. Haruo is threatening that he or she will just finish it too quickly. That sounds like some kind of brag, a humble brag. I don't know. Kirill says, who are you rooting for? Like, am I rooting for? I'm rooting for us, developers. I'm rooting for our collaboration and cooperation to win. I want us to be successful in this. By the time this 19 minutes that's left is over, I want to see a working to-do list and an application. I think that would be really cool if we can accomplish that. I'm saying we. I'm not actually working on this. You're all doing all this awesome stuff over here. Rafael says, I joined, but I don't like TypeScript. Some of us are at work. Clearly not working, but I'm here to watch. Yeah, that's weird. So I guess only 10 people are allowed. That's very strange, because I thought Visual Studio Code allowed 25 people in. But this, maybe this proves that that's not the case. VS Code, live share, max capacity. Okay. That didn't work. 30. This article says 30, and that's from Microsoft. Are they talking about Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code? This may be about Visual Studio, which may be different than Visual Studio Code. I don't know, but it says 30 concurring guests here. And we are only up to, well, we have 9 now, but I saw a maximum of 10 people. Oh, somebody's using form data. Oh, form data constructor to kind of parse out the form elements. Cool, cool. Timur Kazamov. This project can now be called a 10x developer project. Yes, yes. Top Tick Tom, hello, welcome. Haven't seen you for a while. Watching from Brazil, Arthur, welcome, welcome. Interesting experiment. I thought it would be. Oh, maybe 10 people max is a setting? Maybe. Let's check. Huh. No, I don't see that as a setting here. Okay. Well, I didn't let anybody in. It just kind of automatically let them in because they were logged in. And I would think that more than 10 people tried to get in at one point. But I always see a maximum of 10. So that leads me to believe that there is a maximum limit of 10. You know. Akash, hey, welcome, welcome. SK says, do you think a project written in NativeScript Angular would be better off converted to React Native? No. But I'm also having a hard time, like, wondering, you already wrote it in Angular. Why would you rewrite the whole app in React? Unless there's like a business need to do that, which I don't see a business need to have to do that. Unless your whole company went React. Anyway, I don't think so. But also, keep an eye on some news next week. That's all I'm gonna say. I am not allowed to discuss anything else. Uh-oh. What happened? Okay, still here? Everybody still here? Cool. Can't compile. What's going on? Whoa. Why is there a body inside the body? See? This is crazy. This is crazy. Now, people could be writing good code here. People could be doing good work. But what if VS Code and this whole live share thing is messing everything up? That's possible too. Like, what is the synchronization mechanism here that's behind this, right? You got 10 people trying to write to this thing at the same time. Uh-oh. Alfonso is doing some big changes. Wait, Alfonso, are you using the Vim plugin by any chance? Really curious about that. Like, I saw your selection there and I was wondering, how did you do that? To increase the participant limit, please ask the host to change the increased guest limit setting. Reload and then start a new collaboration session. You know, I think 10 is probably enough for today anyway. You know what I'm surprised at? I'm surprised that people are not breaking this up into more components that are in individual files. That's what I would have done. In app.tsx, and everybody's writing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there are some people creating components. Never mind. I just didn't see that in features to-dos. For those that are writing the code, there are components in the features to-dos folder, just so you know. It looks like, what is this? Do we have, okay, so for this is for each individual to do. This looks pretty good to me right here. Look at that. Let's take a look at props. There's an I to do. Somebody coming from the .NET world, I bet I to do with that naming convention right there. And an interface to do props extends I to do. To do props. Okay, so yeah, interesting. Okay. And then to do's is gonna be the list. Yep, this is the actual list. So this is not, he says not the best approach, but what to do. Does this show who wrote that line? How do we see who wrote that line? I don't know. Is it Mohammed? Did you write that line? Or is it, that's just your cursor on that line? Okay. Well, not the best approach. I don't know why not. I mean, yeah, maybe it's not the best approach, but I'm not a React like guru. Maybe there is a better approach, but we're not trying to do the best approach. We're just trying to get this working. And you know, the user of the to-do app doesn't know if you use the best approach or not. This is not a best practice kind of experiment here. So don't be afraid. Sai says you should write some tests. Yeah, I mean, in 9 minutes left, maybe we should write some tests. Akash says too many devs on a single project. You are probably correct about that. You're probably correct. But hey, people are doing this. Top Tick Tom, congrats on your new job. I've scratched a couple. I don't know if you've seen this one. This scratch actually stayed. Not so happy about this one. Yeah, right there. And this box, unfortunately, doesn't get much use. And it's my only one that got scratched, and I'm kind of pissed about that. I just found another scratch on it. It's just hard not to scratch this thing. It's so bulky. All right, how are we doing over here? The only reason I'm keeping that thing around, I'm not using it. I'm not using the Mac Studio. It's an awesome machine, amazing machine, but I've completely switched to using a MacBook Pro, and I don't use the Mac Studio. I only keep it around so I can do tests for this YouTube channel when new machines come out, which is just a horrible waste. And I feel terrible about it. I'm thinking I should sell it or something. 80J Technology says, how's Visual Studio for ARM on Parallels? It's working pretty well, really well. And I'll have a couple more videos on that specific topic in the next week or so. Okay, let's have a look at what you guys are up to. I see the original. What's going on here? Edit and save and reload. Should we relaunch this thing and see what it's doing? Let's try that. Oh, what is this? You guys did it. There's a to-do field here. I totally missed this. It works. You guys are awesome. Oh my God, this is brilliant. I have faith in us as a community, in us as developers. My faith has been restored, and I'm just really impressed. You guys are awesome. This is funny. I don't see a red button though. But we have one more thing to finish, and we have 6 minutes left to do it, and that's marking these as done. And after that, I think we'll just be done. Look at that, even the enter key works. You guys rock. I love it. Wow. How many people do we have here now? We have 8 people here, and you've managed to get this working. Just marking these as done would be good. Ah, you can do that. Easy. You got this far already. By the way, who uses live share in the real world out there? Anybody? GitLens. But will GitLens show me who made edits to live share? I don't think so. It's not showing me that. That would be a cool thing to have, right? So you can like yell at people. What are you doing, John? Don't make Don a Boolean. I'm just kidding. Uh-oh. I'm sweating here. We got 4 minutes left. This was working. Now it's breaking, but hopefully that's temporary. All we need is some styling on that done item, right? Alfonso will do it. So Matt, I don't think GitLens is gonna show us that who edited each line in live share. Just once things have been committed, that's when GitLens does its thing. Hey, from Istanbul, welcome, welcome. Oh, Akash uses I to start interface names. I also used to have that habit, but now I don't use interfaces. I hardly use interfaces anymore in TypeScript. I used to just use them all the time for anything, right? To declare types, but now I use the type keyword. Type is just so much more expressive to work with than interfaces. You can do unions. You can do intersections. Those things are amazing and they're so powerful. Of course, if you, yeah, I mean, interfaces are good if you're doing, what are they good for anymore? I think if you're doing like more like .NET style development, not .NET style, what am I thinking about? Like a lot of extending classes, a lot of hierarchical object-oriented stuff. But I think types can even do that stuff now. You can probably replace interfaces with types in most cases. No, a puppy didn't try to bite into my Mac Studio. I dropped something. It was me. I'm the dumbass. How many devs at the moment? Right now we've got 8 people on here, but we had up to 10. Hey! This is looking good, folks. We're back. We're back in action. And I think this is good. Look at that. We even have beautiful emoji for the check marks and deletes. And delete wasn't even one of the things we were talking about. We just needed to get the marked as done. Let's see if that works. Ooh, close, close, close. But we're off by 1, folks. We're off by 1. The typical developer issue. So if I mark the second one as done, hey, it's fixed now. I think we're good. Delete, delete. Item 1, add. Item 2, add. Mark the second one done. Mark the first one done. Item 3, delete. Oh, I just deleted one of them and 2 of them disappeared. We're close. We are very, very close. I can't believe I didn't write a single line of the code here. You all amazing folks did this. Yeah, I think we still have an issue with like off by 1 in some cases. But we're like super, super close. Maybe the live share thing is sharing the state. Could that be? That is sharing. I would tend to think that the state here is local. Oh. That was my old timer. Sorry, we still have 15 seconds. No worries. Hey, timer's done, folks. Timer is done. Okay, let's check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and commit all this stuff. Save all and commit. One more. One more. Commit. Sync changes. Okay. So everything's up there now. Let's have a look at this. Item 1. Boom. Delete. It works. Item 2. Check. Works. Item 1. Item 2. Check, check. Delete, delete. Seems to work. Item 1. Why can't I write item? Item 3. Let's do the middle one. Folks, this is great. It's done. We have a to-do list. We built it in, what is it, 30 minutes? And there was 10 people, or actually, like, during the whole time, there was probably a lot more people going in and out of this thing. And yeah, it's amazing. Collaboration works. I have faith in humanity. And that's all I gotta say. Sergey, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. I outed you. All right. Yeah, this is great. Do you want to do this again? Who wants to do this again? This weird experiment. I'll try to figure this out because it only allowed 10 people, but I thought you're supposed to have up to 25 people in live share. So I'll try to figure out why that didn't work. But maybe we'll do this again. It looked like it was fun. Thank you all for joining. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.